So I thought I would just do a video on the events that happens at Wits Medical School, and this week is particularly a busy week. It's the Ethics Alive week, which happens once a year, and I'll take you through those events. And I started off on Thursday, I think it was Thursday evening, with the Surgical Society event. Tonight it's Monday the 12th of March, and it's another Surgical Society event tonight. And yeah, there's a couple of other things during the week, and I'll just take you through. And I think it's really cool just to see what student life can be. You know, if you get involved, then there's such interesting things happening around campus. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this.
I'm the president of the Wits Student Surgical Society, and tonight we had a Kilimanjaro launch event. So basically what we're doing this year, for the third time, is we're taking a bunch of students, medical students, up the mountain Kilimanjaro in order to raise money for the Smile Foundation. In the past we've raised over 750,000 rand through this initiative, and today was the launch event where everyone came. We invited people, prospective climbers, and we gave them information about the event, how everything's going to be run. So after today, we're really hoping to get a lot of climbers so we can make a lot more money for the Smile Foundation.
You have to think about it.
Hi guys, my name is Daniel van Tonder. I am currently in 4th year at medical school here at Wits, and yeah, today I'll just be talking quickly about what we just did. So I'm part of the Wits Student Surgical Society, as you can see there, and we host a lot of lectures and workshops throughout the year to promote surgery and actually develop an interest in surgery for students. So the lecture we had tonight was on the recent developments and the future of neurosurgery. So the brain is an extremely interesting organ, and it's one of the most complex as well. So it drew quite a big crowd, and I think also we might have a lot of aspiring neurosurgeons there. But what was handled in the topic tonight was basically Dr. Zorio discussed some of the developments in neurosurgery that changed it completely, where they used to be quite invasive and high morbidity, high mortality rates. Now it went quite down, where they're actually minimally invasive and have a lot better outcomes. Same with imaging, where it improved, where normally you couldn't map the brain at all or look at certain aspects of the brain. Now with new MRIs and electrodes, it's quite easy to map a brain and then also visualize it in a certain way. So yeah, that's what we did tonight, and we're bound to have a lot more exciting events coming up. So yeah.
Awesome. So what's next on the schedule with SurgSoc?
So for Surgical Society, we have the next workshop we're doing would be a trauma workshop, where we aim to introduce common trauma procedures to students, to familiarize them with them, so that when they are encountered with that in a clinical setting or in a teaching setting, they actually know what to do or have an idea of what to do. In terms of the lectures, so our next event would be, I think it's a talk on robotic surgery. We'll also look at how that is used in surgery to develop the field and improve it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Neil. So I am now walking into campus on Tuesday the 13th of March at 6 p.m. and it's a MSF event now, where it's pretty cool. It's going to be a small group of people. Just chatting to MSF people, Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. They go out into all over the world in places that need medical assistance, and they doctors and medical professionals, other health professionals, deliver their services, and looking super forward to it. Yeah. So can you please just introduce yourselves and introduce FOMSF and what you guys do?
Okay. My name is Caleb, and I'm the president of the Wits Friends of MSF Committee. To my side, you have Jason, he's the Vice President. MSF is the international organization that provides emergency medical care to individuals in need. The distinctive feature about MSF is that they provide medical care to individuals regardless of their race, ethnicity or creed.
So as the Friends of MSF Committee for Wits, we basically raise awareness, raise funds, and we advocate for MSF globally. So we have a lot of events throughout the year. We have various movie nights. We have a lot of fun events like beer pong events. We have information evenings where you can find out about MSF. This year we have clinical workshops that will be taking place. So we have a lot of very fun events. So we hope to see you guys there.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And can you give a download of what tonight's event was about?
So basically tonight's event was an opportunity for people to find out exactly A, what MSF is, B, what Friends of MSF is, and C, how to work for MSF in the future and the criteria. So what we did is we invited a number of field workers. We invited Rafirwe, James and Monica. Rafirwe and James are involved in admin now in the MSF offices, and they basically explained to our 50 guests what MSF is, as I said, how to apply to MSF, and we took on the responsibility of telling our guests what Friends of MSF is.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Today is a really big day, and I'm really excited for it because it's the bioethics, the Ethics Alive Student Symposium. And for the first time ever, I'll be able to just sit and enjoy and listen to it. It's all about the life instead of many crisis thingy that's been going on in past years. I've always been arranging the symposium or emceeing at the symposium or something, and this today is going to be awesome just to chill. Hi, Rubina.
Hi, Joe.
Okay, so please will you just introduce yourself and tell us what you do with the Bioethics Society and who you guys are?
So I'm Rubina Velodia. I'm the chairperson of the Wits Students Bioethics Society. And we're a student society that's very interested in promoting dialogue about ethics among students. So we focus on bioethics. We also have a large focus on human rights issues and issues of patient advocacy for health sciences students. So yeah, we organize events that focus on these issues so that we can stimulate conversation among students, and also we want to further that conversation into policy changes both in the faculty and in the health system at large.
So some of the other things that are going around on campus, Surgical Society, as we've seen, has been doing loads of stuff, and they have a whole program for the year. The Rural Health Club is also an incredible initiative that goes out into rural areas and does great stuff and just makes us all aware about what's happening in rural healthcare in South Africa and getting students engaged from a young level, because that's what South Africa really needs, is doctors out in the rural communities. Then we've also got the Wits Students Bioethics Society, as we saw Rubina speaking just now. That was started back in 2014. And then the Wits Students Pathology Society, which does everything pathology related. Really cool stuff, whether it's hematology, chemical pathology, forensic pathology, watching autopsies, etc. They arrange all these kind of things, different talks, different events. Then we also have the Oracle and Drip, although it's gone MIA for a while recently, but that is the medical school magazine, and the Drip is the medical school website. Well, it's more of like a newsletter. So once a year they publish everything about what's been going on in student life at med school. Next, MSAMIA2 campaign. They are an incredible initiative that assists a lot with student struggles and funding. They do a lot of things with funding, and I'm not actually too sure. I should go and find out more about what they do, but they're just always on the go with stuff. And then lastly, the Wits Cortex Club is the Neurosciences Society, which I had the great honor of being one of the first members in, that deals with everything neuroscience, whether it's neuroscience research, neuropsychiatry, neurology, neurosurgery, etc. Really cool stuff happening there. Then, of course, we have the Physician Society. They are huge on campus, and they're always running very, very cool medical workshops and events throughout the year. There's no way anyone can ever miss them around campus. I've possibly forgotten some other societies, but this is kind of an overview of what's available on campus as part of student life. Hope you enjoyed it.